And that's something that I've struggled with it. I wake up in the morning some mornings and it's really weird knowing that I have money in the bank, I have money coming in, but like
I don't want to do anything. Like I just lay in bed and scroll on TikTok.
And at the end of the day, like if you're not motivated by money and things, you have to find your purpose in something else. And the only way to do that is to try to improve yourself. If you're gonna want other relationships to be good in your life and you're a shitty person or you don't like who you are, why would they like who you are, right? They're not gonna wanna be around you. The first thing that I started doing was I made that decision to start working on myself. Every single day I would do something to improve myself. This video is a little more personal to me because it's something that I have been dealing with for, it seems like just like probably the last 3 or 4 years. And that's the fact that my identity, I guess, has been attached to my business. Like my self-worth has been attached to my net worth. So as my business goes up and down, my sense of self-worth goes up and down as well. And that's not really a good way to live. And then the other thing that's happened for me is that my business has gotten to a point now to where it kind of runs itself. So I can spend more time and hours trying to grow my business and it would benefit from that. But for the last probably like the last year, I've just been kind of lazy. Lazy might not be the right word, but just unmotivated. I lacked purpose. And at the end of the day, like if you're not motivated by money and things, you have to find your purpose in something else. And that's generally going to be relationships and helping other people. And that's something that I've struggled with it. I wake up in the morning some mornings and it's really weird knowing that I have money in the bank, I have money coming in, but like
I don't want to do anything. Like I just lay in bed and scroll on TikTok.
It was very strange. It was just very strange to be in that mind state, and it's all on you. No one's gonna pull you out of that. It's 100% getting your mind right. It's a mindset is what it is. And sometimes it comes from not being happy with where you're at. Sometimes it comes from complacency. Sometimes bad things happen in your life or whatever. And I guess that can cause you to just, I guess it's depression. I don't really know what the word is for it. I feel like, I don't like to say I'm depressed because I'm not gonna pull like an Andrew Tate and say depression isn't real, because there is people with chemical imbalances. But a lot of that chemical imbalance is self-induced, right? Like, so if you drink a lot or even once, the next day you're not going to feel right? So I just been feeling really down. Kind of get back to topic, but I've been feeling really down and basically just decided that my purpose would be just to make myself better today than I was yesterday. So my purpose is to try to be my best version of me, because I know who I was 5 years ago, 6 years ago, 10 years ago, right? I know who I was then, and I was fucking badass, right? And now I've been humbled a lot and a lot of the stuff has happened, and it's just hard to find purpose because I've tried to help a bunch of people and you get fucked. You try to help a bunch of people and they don't want to help themselves or whatever, right? So you have to be happy with yourself. And the only way to do that is to try to improve yourself. If you're gonna want other relationships to be good in your life and you're a shitty person or you don't like who you are, why would they like who you are, right? They're not gonna want to be around you, right? Like that whole Eeyore thing and how he was sad and depressed and his friends still invited him to do things, that's bullshit. I call fucking bullshit. If every time I invite you to go do something, you're down and you're negative, you're eventually not gonna be invited. Like that's just how it is, right? So the first thing that I started doing was I made that decision to start working on myself. Every single day I would do something to improve myself. I have a sauna, so 3-4 times a week I get in the sauna. I don't live too far from the beach. A couple times a week I go walk on the beach. My tan's gotten a little bit better. I've actually lost like 20 pounds in the last 2 months. And all of this is because I made the decision to wake up and do something, right? It's really weird. Like there's probably a lot of you that can relate to this. If your business runs itself and you've got means, but all of your friends and all the people that you know that you want to hang out with are working 9-to-5 jobs, it's still miserable, right? Like I have friends I play golf with, but like I only get to play golf with them occasionally, like one day during the week. I don't like weekend golf personally myself because that's when all the brokies are out. Brokies, right? That's an Andrew Tate word. But not like really, truly, that's just when the people that have to work, that's when they go play, right? So it's more crowded. So I like to play during the week and I don't really have friends to play with. So I go to the golf course, I play with a lot of strangers. Where I live, it's mainly old people, right? So that's a shitty kind of life to live where, yeah, you can go do whatever it is you want to do within reason.
But you don't have anyone to do it with.
So I've now made that my personal goal. That's my next level right now that I've been working on myself, is to how do I help other people live the lifestyle that I have? How do I help other people realize that they need to be more in tune with their health? They need to pay more attention. How do I make other people realize that there is so much more to life than living a 9-to-5? So my initial pull myself up by the bootstraps thing was to get myself into a little bit more physical shape. In doing that, it helped my mentality. And now that I've done that and I've pulled myself out of the bed or from sitting on the couch fucking 12 hours a day doing nothing, all while like literally getting deals. Like the biggest part of my job is to send invoices. So I'm literally like, I'll get, $15,000 worth of deals. I'll send a couple invoices, but I just don't want to do anything. Or I don't have anyone to go do anything with. So it's just a shitty way to live. And it's just something I've been going through. All I can tell you is you have to find your purpose. Whatever that is, your purpose could be to serve others. It could be to serve yourself. It could be to serve your community. Whatever it is, but find your purpose. Because if your self-worth is driven by your net worth, sometimes the market is bad. Sometimes you don't have control. And it's really shitty to have your self-worth and who you are and your mentality to be dictated by something that's out of your control. So control what you can, try to set your own purpose, and just wanted to share it with you guys. It's tough, but I wish you all the best. Thanks for listening. Stay hard.